the basic of JavaScript. I'm assuming that either you have watched the videos on control structures and about the basic programming structures in JavaScript. And what is more important for us to understand AngularJS is functions in JavaScript. So I'll move on to functions in JavaScript. Functions in JavaScript is a little different from how it is in the C, C++, or Java. Now, in JavaScript, the functional programming is central to language. Like in Java, it is object-oriented programming. However, the object-oriented programming in JavaScript is not that great. So let's go ahead and see a bit of functional programming in JavaScript and how it is a little different from others. What happens in JavaScript is that you can assign functions to a variable, right? You declare a variable and then functions can be assigned to it. So like you assign an integer or a string to a variable, you can assign functions to a variable. That sounds a bit of a news now. It's something new now. Okay. Not only that, you can declare return types of you do not declare return type of functions in JavaScript. So in C, C++, Java, what you do is you have to tell what is the data type of the value that is being returned. In JavaScript, you don't. That's one major difference. Plus, not only that, you can you will not need to declare the data types of the argument. So that's also something different. So here, functions. The reason it happens like this is because functions are first-class data types. That means you need to treat functions in the same way as you treat the primitive data types, like you have numbers or strings. You can treat like that. So you can assign them to variables, you can put them in arrays, and you can put them in objects, and you can return functions. So this is how it is different from most programming language. Let's go ahead and cover a little bit on this. what what we will also need is to understand is anonymous functions. And I think once we understand anonymous functions, we'll be pretty much ready to understand AngularJS. Anonymous functions are functions that are not assigned to variables, and it does not have names. Now this is very interesting. How can you possibly think of writing a function that doesn't have a name? The whole reason you ever wrote a function is because you wanted a function to be reused, to be called again. Why would you write something, a function that doesn't have a name? So if it doesn't have a name, you cannot call. Okay, now with this limitation, we will continue with this question. We'll continue until we come to a point of understanding anonymous functions in the later videos. Right now, in the next video, I'm going to use the dev console to write a simple function and assign it to a variable. We'll see that in the next video.